Hey, welcome to our momentous Fast Start webinar. My name is Hermie Bacchus. I'm a regional director up in the East Bay, Northern California area. And I am so excited to present to you guys on how to make quick money, quick income in our company at Momentous, because as far as I know, I've researched all the competitions that we have. I don't really call them competitions. We have no competitions. But I do have to look at what other companies are doing and how they're getting paid. Nobody and nothing like ours on how you get paid. So tonight it's all about how you're going to get paid and how much. So let's go over that. And this is good if you're new to our company, or even if you're looking at into our company, or if you're an existing rep and you just look just like, hey, I need to boost my business. What's the quickest way to do it? So tonight, here it is, you guys. So here's what we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to talk about the opportunity. We're going to talk about the company. And then we're going to talk about your first 30 days in the business. That is the critical time of your business, because a lot of people go into doing a business and then they start around and don't do anything. That is the wrong way to start a business. When you go into a business, you need to start that momentum. Momentum builds in your first 30 days. Actually, the first 3 days in your business is that's the most critical part in your business, the first 3 days. So we're going to go over that real quick. And then you create momentum, because in this business, if there is no momentum in your business, you're going to die. So this is the seminar that we're going to do tonight. The number one goal is how you get paid. You're not doing this if you're not getting paid. I'm not doing this if I'm not getting paid. I'm doing this to get paid. So that's the number one goal we have tonight, is how do I get paid? So let's talk about that. First thing that we need to do is look at the opportunity. There is no security on this earth. There's only opportunity. And to me, opportunity means M-O-N-E-Y. That's money. And it came around because of the deregulation that equals opportunity. Deregulation mainly means a breakup of monopoly. For example, airline industry in 1970s, they got deregulated. It was one company that was providing airline transportation. Today, there's so many airline companies flying in the sky. And that is main purpose is to provide consumers options. When there is options for consumers and they pick the company that they want to acquire service from, that promotes competition, and it promotes and it forces the company to provide better service and better pricing, and that's the result of deregulation. So right now there's so many airline companies flying in the sky. Same thing with the telecom industry. In the 80s, got deregulated. We now have so many telecom companies. We have AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, T-Mobile. They're competing for consumers like you and me. So now we're getting better pricing. If you compare the pricing today and 20, 30 years ago, we have a much better pricing today, and that's because of deregulation. Now, the energies got deregulated. And for so long in Northern California, PG&E just monopolized this whole thing. PG&E can do whatever they want. It used to be that you don't look at your bill. When PG&E bill comes in, what you do is you just look at how much do I have to pay and send that check. Because even if you don't like the bill, what are you going to do? Cut your PG&E? You can't do that. Unless the bill is so outrageous that you have to call PG&E and say, hey, what happened? How come you're billing $500 or $1,000? But other than that, we are forced to just have PG&E, but now we don't have to go and do that. Energy has been deregulated. We now have options other than PG&E. And one of those options is our company called Just Energy. Energy industry is actually a $500 billion industry. Our company is a $3 billion revenue company. We are publicly traded in Toronto Stock Exchange and New York Stock Exchange. Our symbol is JE. We do provide residential and commercial energy, and we now serve over 4 million customers. Now, Just Energy was established in 1997, so we've been doing a lot of traditional marketing since then. But now that marketing and demographics change and technology change and there's so much things available right now that traditional marketing doesn't work anymore. So now we there's energy for Momentous in 2010. So the company is just about 2 years old. And how do we do this? And what kind of products do we have? Momentous is in the United States, and we are in Canada. On the deregulated states, there's 14, or right now it's actually 18 states that has been deregulated, and we are in those markets. We are in the 5 provinces of Canada. The question that I have, like, what do we do in the states that were not deregulated? Well, energy, on the deregulated states, we can provide energy. We can provide gas and or electric or both. But on the states that's not deregulated, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, we are also now in UK. So going back, on the states that we are not deregulated, we have other products. Just energy, again, it's just to give you an idea, gas and electric. National Home Services in Canada. We have Commerce Energy, that's our brand in California and some part of Pennsylvania. EMS, again, this is one of our products that guaranteed savings, 8 to 20% savings on your electricity bill. We have M-Games, we have Clear, 4G technology on your wireless internet. We have M-Mobile, we have M-Digital, Usenet, DirecTV, M-Marketing, ADT. All these products are products that people already use, so we don't even have to go through that. Just kind of cover, because I assume that most of you already seen this presentation, but just to kind of give you an idea again, show you that, hey, these are products that people already use. You don't need to go back and explain to them, like, hey, this is how it works. You need to go and use this, because everybody is already using this product. So we use our relationship marketing to market. Traditional marketing doesn't work anymore. So how do you get paid? And this is the most important part in your business, because at Momentous, they like to pay you. In your first 30 days, here's how it works. You actually have a chance to make $1,000 real quick. And I'm actually going to ask someone to maybe talk about how they get their $1,000 and how long they've been in a business. So anyways, in your first 30 days, this is how you do. Making money in your first 30 days is pivotal to your success, because I know for sure that if you make money in your first 30 days, not only that you stay on the business, you're going to grow your business. And if you help someone do the same thing, you will have an organization that's so big that you're going to be excited. Set an example for your team. This is it. This is how you're going to build your income, your fortune with Momentous, is you set an example for your team by making money in your first 30 days. So in your first 24 hours, here's what you do. You need to master your back office. There's training there. There's 24 hours M University. You could train yourself. And here's the M University that comes with your website that you pay, $24.95. Everything that you need to know about the product, there's a products and services in there. We have even compensation plans in there, how we get paid are all in there. We have even PowerPoints. We have videos about the product on how to explain the product. So my suggestion, don't be an expert on this product. You don't need to be an expert on this product, because people already use it. But we have those information in there if you want to. Don't try and waste your time learning how electricity works or how gas is being used and how you can get green energy and all that stuff, because it's there, but you don't need to learn all of that. We have my training as well in here. Tab your compliance, just to make sure that you're in compliance with the company, because we are being regulated as well. I want you to watch this one right here, Build Your Business. There's videos in there, instructions on what to do with your business. And you are being trained no other than the best in the business, in our business, which is our CEO, Andy Mac Williams. So make sure that you go through here on Build Your Business and watch all the videos and go step by step, okay? Go and do that. It takes about 1 hour. to go and do that, by the way. Build your business in 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, you're done. You need to do that within 24 hours. You need to fulfill your certification requirements. What it is just a question in there that's under compliance. What you need is answer all the questions and you get certified. Okay. Write down your why. This is when you watch Build Your Business, Andy McWilliams actually explains how to write your why. Okay. And that's important. You have to have a why. Why are you doing this? Why do you want to make money? Why do you want to build a fortune at Momentous? And your why has to be big. And that's not the training for tonight. We have other trainings on how to write your why, but you have to have your why. Create the required list, and you'll find that in here in Building Your Business. Right here, there's a video on how to write your list. Now, if you're going to do into a networking business, you cannot build this business if you don't have any list. I don't want to disappoint you, but that's the business. If you have no list, you have no people to talk to, you are in the wrong business, because that's not what we do here. We're here to help other people. And if you don't have a list of people to help, that's not, you're in the wrong area. You're in the wrong business. So it's critical that you have to create your list. Okay? So in the next 48 hours, so that's the first 24 hours that you need to do. Now, in the next 48 hours, what do? You need to reach the star, maybe, okay? But here's what you need to do. You need to set up your first home meeting in the next 3 to 5 days after you sign up after you sign up with Momentous. You need to schedule that home meeting. Home meeting is critical in your growth of your business. Yeah, we have live meetings. Those are good. But the most effective one are your home meetings. You need to schedule that. So in the first 3 to 5 days from the time you sign up, you need to schedule that meeting, even if you have no people yet. It's such critical. Like, okay, I sign up on Tuesday. We'll do our home meetings on Saturday. Schedule it and then worry about getting the people in there. But you need to schedule that and schedule it with your mentor and tell them, I have my home meeting scheduled for Saturday. Now, I'll find a way to put people there. Okay? So that's what you need to do. Minimum 9. If you can get 9 people in that home meeting, that sets up your promotion to SD right away. You're going to get promoted to Senior Director, and that is the most important position in our company, Senior Director. And the follow-up, and this is some of the trainings that we're going to do. How do you do follow-up? Because the fortune is in the follow-up. My goal and everyone's goal and all of the mentors' goal, your mentor, is to sign up at least between 3 to 6 people on that same night. Okay, sign up 3 to 6 people on that same night, and we follow up the rest of the people. Fortune is in the follow-up, and you need to follow up within 24 to 48 hours from that meeting. And then we need to close all recruits. Of course, again, 3 to 6 people is the goal to sign up that same night. And all you do is repeat this process with the new reps. So you have the new reps. You got 3 or up to 6 people sign up that night. Same thing that you need to do. First 24 hours, they go through their back office, get familiarized, go to that video training, and then set up home meetings within the next 3 to 5 days. And how do you make a list? So here's some examples. I know in the video you're going to Andy McWilliams and videos are going to show you on how to make that list. I would say that you create a list of minimum 30 people, friends and family. Now, don't make any excuses. A lot of people would say, well, I already burned my bridges with my friends and family. Don't worry about that. Let's make a phone call. I'm going to show you on how to make a phone call. Just make a list of all the people of your friends and families. Don't worry if you burn their bridges, unless if you really don't talk anymore, then you don't want to call them. But make a list. Just call them back. Don't worry about what they're going to say, because you told them, and most of the reasons that I heard is that you don't call them because you burned them from the other opportunities in the past. Well, that was the wrong opportunity. Now you found the right one, and you're not going to talk to them. That doesn't make sense. So it's so critical that you just write this down in your list and make a phone call. Tell them you found the right opportunity. You got on the wrong one before, but this is the right one. And some people are like, well, I've been to so many of these already. Well, again, you need to forget that the past is past and you got into the wrong ones. You are in the right ones right now, and you owe it to them to make that phone call and tell them you found the right one. And let them decide if this is the right one. Because once they see on how we're getting paid and our business model, I can promise you that 50% of those guys will see it and understand it and will join your team, okay? So make a list, 30 minimum. Sort and qualify using the ERIC system. We've gone through this a lot. I would not focus on this so much on the Fast Start training. You just need to make a list of 30 people, and we'll call them. And as you grow your business, this becomes very useful because you want to focus your time on the people that has the highest possibility of joining your team. So the way you qualify them is using the ERIC system. E stands for entrepreneurial, R for resources, I for influence, and cities, like how far are they from you. So entrepreneurial just talk about their drive, their spirit, and their attitude. Resources talk about time and money. Influence talk about circle of influence. So the way you score them is you rate your contacts against yourself in this manner. 1, they score 1 if they're less than you. So if you look at E, with their drive, their spirit, and their attitude, if they're less than you, you put 1. If they're the same as you, you put 2. If they're more than you, then you put 3. So the same thing with the resources, influence, and you know how far they are from you. The higher the score, the total score, the better the prospect. And this is how I qualified my my prospect. And if you really have time anyways, if you make your list of 30 people and you qualify them this way, this is how you can save time, because a lot of us, if we don't qualify, we call the wrong people. And if you call the first 10 people, the first wrong 10 people, you call them up and you said, oh my gosh, this is hard. I can't do this business. But if you call the right people, I can promise you, you have a higher percentage of success. So the higher the score, the better the prospect. So if, my suggestion is just score them, qualify them this way, and you'll have better success. So make a phone call, and the phone call is a 4-step process. And just when we say, I'm in a hurry, I don't have a lot of time right now. What you're doing is clear the date. And what you do is say, are you available? Now you're trying to invite them to your home meetings. Let's say this Saturday. Like, hey, are you available on Saturday at 3 p.m. or whatever time you scheduled it for your home meetings? And just go through that list. I can promise you that out of the 30 people, you will get between 5 to 15 people to commit and come. Okay? So make those phone calls and just clear the date. Like, hey, are you available at 3 p.m. On Saturday? And show sincerity. I've got something you've got to see. There's a lot of exciting things happening in my life right now that I want to share with you. And then you confirm the date. And by the way, if they say, oh, I'm not available, then just tell them, don't try and beg. Just say, oh, okay, maybe I'll catch up another time then. Thank you so much. I'll call you sometime next week. You hung up. You call the next one. You go through all those 30 people. And if you call those 30 people, and it shouldn't take you very long, by the way, to call those 30 people. If you average 3 minutes, 30 people, that's 90 minutes, and that is an hour and a half. You're done in an hour and a half calling those 30 people. And when you're calling them, that's why you have to be in a hurry. When you're calling them, don't try and call them and chat. No, you're calling for business. So that's why you said, I don't have a lot of time right now. I just want to find out if you are available Saturday at 3 p.m. They're like, what do you have? Like, well, I got something that you've got to see. There's exciting things happening in my life that I wanted to share with you. Can you come? There's another thing that you could do. If they commit on coming, tell them like, hey, I'm having, and it's good if you put up some just real light snacks, just chips and salsa and soda and some water, okay? And here's what you do. Everyone that commit to this, and like, oh, yeah, I could come. To get a 90% commitment from these people, you ask them to bring a bag of ice. Can you bring a bag of ice? I would really appreciate it if you can bring a bag of ice. Can I count on you? Because once you get their commitment and they're bringing a bag of ice, I can promise you, before they think of not coming, they're going to think twice because they have to bring a bag of ice, okay? So you need to go and try that. A text, you could also do text, but for your whole meetings, I will not advise the text. You have to make a phone call on those guests on your whole meetings. Your first whole meeting, you have to make a phone call. So in your first 72 hours, so we talk about 24 hours, and then the 40 hours, then we talk about the 72 hours. Here's what you need to do. You need to get qualified. Because if you don't get qualified, you don't get paid. And what you do to get qualified is 3 elite customer points, okay? You're new in the business, or if you've been in the business and you're getting someone in right now, get them qualified in the first 72 hours. Don't wait until the end of 30 days. You don't want to do that. You want them to get set up and position themselves to make money now and start building. Because if they make money now in the next 30 days, if they can make $3,000, I can promise you your organization will grow like crazy. And all they need to do is get 3 elite customer points. So website, it's 1 customer point, elite customer point, 2 elite customer points if they pay 6 months, prepaid, okay? EMS is 1 elite customer point, but it's also counted as 2 elite customer points with 3 months payment option or pay cash. On the gas is 1 elite customer point. In marketing, the retail is 2 elite customer points. So your customers can pick, and if you're a rep, okay, what you can do, the easiest way is get the website and prepay 6 months. You get 2 elite customer points. And then you get an EMS with monthly. That gives you 1 elite customer point. So you now have 3 elite customer points. You're now qualified with the 3 elite customer points. If you have a gas, then get the gas. I would suggest that you always get an EMS because EMS is a really good product. In marketing, you could do an M-marketing as well. You should have an M-marketing anyways for reps. It doesn't have to be an elite customer point, so you do monthly. With that, under reps, it's one customer point. But these are the elite customer points right now, okay? And these are the permanent elite customer points. Sometimes we run a promotion, like right now we have ADT and Direct TV. They're considered elite customer points until midnight tonight. But these are the permanent elite customer points that we have and easy to get on your own, and you get qualified so you can get paid. Note, 1 elite customer point, use different emails, address, and phone number. And this is, I'm talking about the EMS on at least one of the 3 elite customer points. 1 elite customer point, you can use a different email and address, an email address and phone number. So it will be considered an outside customer. So I want to make sure that you understand that. Next step that you need to do is be a 5-star representative. If you're a 5-star representative, company runs promotions just for 5-star representative. Okay? So right now, when you sign in and you get 3 elite customer points, company pays you $300, which is awesome. If you're a 5-star representative, you get double mentor bonus. right now. Sometimes they run triple mentor bonus. So be a 5-star representative. That's your goal. Here's a 5-star. You get your gas, and this is your own services, your own subscription on the services, the gas, EMS, cable, internet, and mobile. That's the easiest services that you can get right now, because those things you already use. And if you want to add the marketing as well, that give you 6. But these are the minimum 5 services that you can get, and you're a 5-star representative. So get to 5-star representative. Next thing you need to is qualify for $1,000 Fast Start bonus. So by the way, when you become a 5-star representative, that also allows you to get an additional $100 for a total of $400 with your 3 elite customer points. Okay, and you become a 5-star representative, you get a total of $400 total. So that's an additional $100. Now to qualify for 1,000 5-star bonus, all you need is get 10 customers. Okay, and by the way, it's not customer points. You gotta understand there's a big difference. Customers and customer points is different. For you to qualify for that $1,000 Fast Start bonus, you need to get 10 services. So if you can get on your own, you get 5 services already. You got your gas, EMS, cable, internet, and mobile, and you can also get in marketing, so that would be 6. But our state, if you're in California, on the energy state, you need 5 energy services. On the non-energy state, you can get 5 energy EMS, 5 EMS and or M marketing, or combination of both. Okay. For the energy state, you need to have 5 energy services out of those 10 services, and you can get your $1,000 Fast Start bonus. So that would be an additional $500 for you. Okay. So total of $1,000. I don't know what other company, other company that would do $1,000 right now. I know the other company is hard to make money. Our company allows you to make $1,000 in your first 15 days. You need to do this in your first 15 days. So here's how it works. 10 customers in 15 days. If you call 15 people in your first 3 days, 15 to be customers. So now there's a separate list for you to do. Oh, by the way, for the people that goes to your home meetings and they don't want to sign up as a representative, you can have them as your customers. So have them sign up as customers. Okay. So right there you can get more customers. But 10 customers in 15 days. Here's some sample script. And first people I would call is family members and friends. Hey, mom, dad, brother, or sister, just going to ask for a favor. You know that I've been out of job for the past 12 months. By the way, if you're not out of job the past 12 months, don't use this reason, okay? Or you can say, I've been looking for a job, or I've been looking for a part-time job, but I couldn't find anyone to hire me. I just got hired by Just Energy. Now, Just Energy is a publicly traded company. It's a $3 billion company, debt-free. We're serving 14 states in the U.S. and 5 provinces in Canada. We're now 18 states, by the way. Due to deregulation, Just Energy is here to compete for customers against PG&E. And our customers typically save between 5 to 20%. I'm trying to qualify for my Fast Start bonus. And all I need is 5 customers to switch. And I have you as one of my customers. There's no cost to switch. There's no interruption on your services. And repairs are still done by your utility company. Can I count on you? That's it. You don't hesitate calling them, and I can promise you guys, most people, especially family members and friends, want to help you. Especially if they know your situation. You've been out of job and you've been trying to find part-time jobs or whatever. We want to help you. And if all they do is switch their service and they can help you, I can promise you they will do that. Now, unless you have a problem asking for help, then that's a different story. But if you are in need to earn income, $1,000 this way, this is the best way to do it. Call your families and your friends and ask them to help you become their customer. Now, here's some things that I want you to look at, because a lot of times, I look at this as an investment. So if you do your website, that's the upfront fees, that's $24.95. Natural gas, you don't pay for that. EMS, by the way, right here, because it has changed now, it got to go with 5 gas. So 5 gas is 0. Okay. This is to get your 10 services. You need to have 5 gas. So right now it looks like there's 3. So if you remove the clear 4G in there, so replace that with gas. So now you have 5 gas. So that's $100 that you take off. So that's $177.90. Less than $100. Your investment is only $77 or $78 investment. You get your $1,000, okay, and you get your you qualify for Fast Start bonus, and now you have a story to tell. So just thought I'd share that. So create momentum. Next step that you need to do is you need to create a momentum. How do you do that? Now you need to write your why. Read your why twice daily. Write your business plan. Sit down with your mentor. We do have a business plan in our business, and we're going to cover our business plan. Our boot camp will change our training and boot camp, and we're going to talk about business planning on our boot camps. And so if you're new, and if you haven't been to our boot camps, we're going to change that. Next boot camp is actually on January 19th, okay? So we're going to go do that. And we're going to cover how to create a business plan. So if you're new, come to that, and you'll see how to do a business plan. Listen to Building Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn. I know that the company sends you a CD along with your kit, with your starter kit on Building Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn. So listen to that. I'm not sure if they still do that, because I've been around 7 months now, and I don't know if they still send that CD, but I think they do. That it's a really good idea that they did that, and you have to listen to that CD, Building Your Network Marketing by Jim Rohn. Attend and promote events. This will create your momentum, and you start going to our events, our presentations. You need to commit to going to presentations, even if you don't have a guest. This is a teamwork business. If you're thinking that if you don't have a guest, so you don't have to show up, you have the wrong attitude about your business. Because if you are the only one that has a guest and everyone doesn't show up, do you think your guest will have a good experience? No. So whether you have a guest or you don't have a guest, you need to show up to our events because it helps other people. It helps the team. We need the energy in our events. So whether you have a guest or not, you need to show up on our business presentation. You have to commit to that because it helps others. So when you have your guest and others don't have a guest, they show up, but you have a guest, now you benefit. When they have a guest and you don't have a guest, but you show up, it helps their guest. So it helps everybody. We have to have the right attitude into our events. That's how we help each other. Attend Ziesel calls. We have a Ziesel calls later on at 9 o'clock. Commit to attending Ziesel calls. You need to learn. There are things that we say in any of our conference calls that you could learn. But attend. Invite people to the Ziesel calls. Invite your prospects to the Ziesel calls. Fast Start webinars like this one. Boot camps. Attend boot camps. Super Saturday like we have this Saturday with the CEO and president of our company coming. You don't want to miss that. The vice president and also our top #1 income earner in the company is going to be here on Saturday. You have to come to that. Super Saturday training is important to your success. Company international events is an event that you don't want to miss. Ever since that I attended and I signed up with Momentous as my business, because this is my business and this is your business. And if you want to make money on this business, in your business, company international events is an event that you don't want to miss. I haven't missed any of those international events ever since I signed up with Momentous. And that's a number one reason I could tell you that my business has grown like crazy. I know a guy, his name is Gene Sois in Manteca, went to the international event 2 days after he signed up. He grew his business like crazy. I'm going to bring him in later on and just have him tell his story a little bit on how he's been able to make money on this company in a very short period of time. Okay, I'm going to have him come on in a little bit. Last thing you need to do in our events is you need to dress to impress. Don't come to our events with, you can wear jeans, but you got to look like JQ, okay, GQ look. But you go to our events that looks nice. You look sharp and ready to do business. Don't come into our events wearing shorts or something that you look like you just came out of construction work. You don't want to go and do that. Come in a business attire, okay? So that's everything what I'm actually wanting to just talk to you guys tonight. And I want to bring in Gene. Gene, if you could come on in and just tell us your story and, what you did. How long did it take you to go to the international event? How was the experience in the international event? And how the company has been able to pay you in a very short period of time. Can I get you to come in? And maybe
yes,
you
I'm
need to
here.
press stuff. Oh, there you go. Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead, Gene.
Good. Yes, I saw the business and I thought about it for a week or so and decided that if I was going to get in the business, I was going to give it all I had, and the way to do that was to get my tail down to Anaheim. And so I booked a room and headed down there to see what the company was and to meet the movers and the shakers in the company and to get a flavor for the management of the company, because those things were very important to me to see the heart and the soul of Momentous. And I was really pleased with what I saw down there. The people were very friendly and the training was very good. I'm glad I went. The training on the different services that we offer and the training on mindset. And we promoted they promoted several people to national director and international director, and to see how quickly those people got to those paying positions was inspiring to me, because I realized this is a young company, and the momentum curve is just beginning, and we're in the right place at the right time. And I was really glad I went for that purpose alone. I got to meet the CEO of the company and listen to him talk. And they at that time they unveiled the Veterans Program, which is a surprising development for me, that a company like this would allow veterans and active servicemen and women to start a Momentous business at no cost. And so, if you know someone like that who they just feel that the servicemen that have and women that have served this country have given so much that they deserve a break today. And it's not at McDonald's, it's at Momentous. And so they can sign in at no cost, and they'll even give them the first month of their back office website, which is like a secretary, for $24.95. They even give them that for free for the first month. And so it's a great company with a great heart. They have a MCARES program that allows nonprofits to develop a representative position where all the profits that come in to that business through Momentous are donated to the nonprofit. So anyway, I saw that this company is led by great people and has a great heart. And so when I came back, I was on fire, and I was able to show other people what I had learned, and I was able to recruit several people, people that are close to me, and I was able to not only get myself paid. I made a $1,000 bonus. I was able to go get 10 customers in 15 days, and so I made a $1,000 bonus. And one of the people who I brought into the business also did that. And I've gotten a lot of the people who came into my business have gotten paid, and many of them have gotten all their startup money back and are now working on the profit portion of their businesses. And to me, that is critical. That is key, that we can bring people into business and get them paid. That's so important, because people don't get a check.
Gene, can I interrupt for real quick? Sorry. I just got excited hearing you made your $1,000, your Fast Start bonus, and I know you sponsored several people today. You made $300 or the mentor bonus on that for each person. So that excites me, because this is exactly what we're doing right now, is set an example for you. Because if you set an example, the people that comes after you will follow what you're doing. So you just did that. So thank you, Gene. Go ahead. I just got excited, and I just thought I'd mention that.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no. I'm done. Go ahead. You have more. I know you have more things to say. So just you got another 1 minute to finish up.
Okay. Yes, I became a senior director within a month, and I made $1,800 in the first month. And that's just so important that we're able to do that, because that makes it believable for other people who are looking at the business and saying, wow, can I do this? Because this is a relationship marketing business, and they're thinking about who of their friends they are going to introduce this to. And they don't want to have egg on their face by bringing a friend into a business that they can't get them paid, because their credibility is on the line, just like my credibility was on the line when I brought my close friends in. And it has to do with a certain amount of activity and following the plan. But if people follow the plan that we lay out, it works. And and there's a lot of other benefits along with the program. The success is something that you attract by becoming attractive, and so there's a lot of personal growth that we encourage with each other, and so it's like a personal growth plan with compensation attached. Anyway, I'm going to turn back over to you, Hermie, because I could talk all night.
Thanks, Gene. That's a really good story, and thanks for sharing that. And my goal tonight is just to have everyone see vision, have everyone that's in people that will watch on this presentation here, that they will see the vision that, like, hey, I could make money on this company. If like yourself, you make $1,800 with 10 services, and you sponsored 3 people, you became a senior director and made $1,800 in less than 30 days. And I think that's awesome. If we could show people that, hey, you could do this, and all you need to do is repeat that process to your team. And if we all make that kind of money on a monthly basis, guess what happened to your organization? It will go like crazy, and your organization will grow, and you start making a lot of money. So thank you so much, Gene, for sharing your story. And next time we'll have maybe Patricia share her story as well next time. And right now, let me just